Hi everyone, I have a real short video on how I make my Heartfelt Creations flowers, and on this tutorial I am using an older Heartfelt Creations die and stamp, and this is called Majestic Blooms. I'm pretty sure they have this one still, but their stamps and their dies are made a little bit different now, and they're a whole lot easier to use. For instance, this die is one piece, and here is the stamp. So you can see you've got to line this up on your paper once you've stamped it, and it can be a little bit tricky. And what I do is I line the center up of the flower with the center of the stamp after it's stamped. And that does seem to do the trick for me as far as getting it lined up really good. So what I want to show you is these are some of them that I've already made this morning. I'm making these for my daughter Kim. She does like to make cards and things in using purple, so I'm making these for her. And like everyone else, I usually will buy mine. I rarely will make my flowers. I don't know why. It's just very time consuming. Anyways, let's get started. So you can make 7 flowers out of one die. So if you stamp and die cut this out, it makes 7 flowers. Anyways, the first thing that I do is I cut in between each of the leaves. Now, on this one here, I used a piece of paper that I had already stamped on, so I can't show you on the back of it. You would see the cut marks. So actually, when you die cut this out, it will give you the cut marks, so you don't have to guess where to make your cut marks on your flowers. So, and you can see that I've used this already once before, this paper, so you can't see the cut marks. So I'm going to use kind of a medium-sized one and keep cutting around on my smaller flower here. And you can just randomly cut wherever you'd like to. I hope I'm in frame here. And this is going to be pretty easy and pretty fast. I think that's got it. And let's see. I think I'll take this one and put in the center. And just keep going around. You don't have to cut them if you don't want to. I just think it looks a little bit better. And again, the die is meant, when you die cut it out, it is meant to have some cuts in the flower to make it more realistic. So there you can see it. I'm going to set these aside. And now how I color mine is so fast and so easy. I'm using for this particular flower, it's from Fun Stamper's Journey, and it's called Pretty Pansy. And I don't have many of their stamp pads, but I'll tell you what, they're really nice stamp pads, and they last a long time, and the colors are very, very bright and very vibrant. So I'm going to stamp each of these right in the middle. And then I just go right around the edge. I don't color all of the white in. You can if you want to, but I think it looks better when they're finished, that it's not all, you know, filled in. So there it is. And we'll do this one now. Very easy. And I'm sure there are some of you out there that do this and say, oh my goodness, I don't think that's the right way to do it. Well, it's the easiest way for me. So I'm sure there are a lot of videos out there. Okay, the next thing I do is I bring my mat in, just a little sponge mat, and I set these down, and I do spray them very lightly to break up the fibers in the paper, just like that. And then I take my little tool, and I just go around the middle of my flower. And then I kind of bring it in a little bit. I'm not real fussy with mine. And then I do the same on the next one, and the same on the next one. And you can fuss with them as much as you like or as little as you like. Then I take my glue, and this is called Dry's Clear Glue, and it is my preferred glue. And I try and center these as best as possible. And I just push it down, just like that. And I kind of work my flowers around as I'm doing that. And I'll take the next petal and put it in there, and I put it down. And these, you know, it took me a long time to even want to do these flowers. They were a little intimidating to me, but now I just do them and whatever looks good to me, that's what I do. So there it is there, and then I take some frills, and you can get these, oops, I need a little dab of glue. You can get these on Heartfelt Creations site, and it's just little bottles. We have about every color of these, and they're just called frills. And I just put those in the middle, and I let them sit and dry for a while, and that's it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.